Well, I think it signifies that we made some steps, taken some steps forward. Certainly getting competitive again with Notre Dame was one of our goals when we first came to Purdue, just because of the long-standing tradition of Notre Dame and Purdue playing each other. So when you have a game, I suppose we could start the same thing with Central Michigan. We played them every single year, just because you play a team year in and year out, and people just naturally gravitate towards focusing on that game, and so it's significant from that point of view. I don't think so. I think that every year we played Notre Dame, our players, I mean, let's not fool ourselves. I can say whatever I want to say up here, and our players are going to be bombarded by their families and their classmates and their friends about playing Notre Dame. So there's an awful lot that's said to our team about the opponent, but to me it's not about that so much as it is about playing another football game and trying to pick up another win somehow.
And I wanted to follow up with Al. One of his questions was regarding Curtis. Is it safe to say he won't be on a short leash come Saturday? And maybe could you?
No, he's fine. I expect him to play well, and counting on him playing well. I'd like to see him play well from this point forward.
Can you just elaborate on what you meant by things that have been blown out of proportion from what came out?
Well, it's being it's really being hammered that from our student newspaper to wherever that Painter in danger of being benched, and Painter threatened, and threatened of course to be benched. This is what I meant. Maybe somebody else threatened him, but I didn't. But it was a matter of us, just stating a fact that if we weren't successful, that we were going to give Joey a shot, and that's part of the game itself. Yeah, they bring a lot of pressure. About the only thing I can say is that having played, the teams that we've gone against to date, it's helped us prepare for a team like Notre Dame. Although we've seen pressure in all three games and multiplicity of different looks. We'll probably see all three games wrapped into one in this game in terms of different looks. It's not uncommon for Notre Dame to run a particular blitz maybe twice in the game. You don't see that blitz, but you continue to see pressure. I think they're a football team that wants to bring five-man pressure all the time, and that means they're bringing somebody other than a front guy. It could be a linebacker, or it could be a secondary defender, and you're never quite sure who that extra rusher is going to be. So it truly is a pressure defense, and like I said, you're going to see five guys coming all the time, and they might have a lineman dropping into a zone pressure look and bring in two extra defenders, and maybe a secondary guy and a linebacker. But is it going to come off your right side, your left side, up the middle, where it's going to come? So they like to confuse you with their style of play in terms of numbers of looks that you're going to see. And like I said, we'll probably see as many in this game as we've seen in the first three games combined. Yeah, we've had a really good series with Notre Dame. Been a couple of games up there I thought that we should have won that we didn't, or I shouldn't say we should have won, because as soon as you say that, then people make an assumption that you did something wrong to not win the game, instead of giving the opponent credit for making plays. We've had a couple of tough games up there where their guys found a way to come up and make some big plays and turn the game around to their credit. With the exception of out here, 3 years ago now, when they really shellacked us. It's kind of like the shillelagh, the shellacking with the shillelagh. But anyway, outside of that, our games have been very close and very competitive. And you know, we'd like to continue that because we think if we're close, we certainly have a chance to win it. Well, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy, you know, there's a good half dozen stadiums that I really enjoy playing in. At Notre Dame is one of them. At Ohio State is one. At Wisconsin is one. You know, I enjoy you know, the excitement of the crowd and the idea that you know, you've got thousands and thousands of people cheering against you, and if you can be successful in that environment, I think it's actually more rewarding than, you know, winning at home. So to me, I look forward to these road games. Now, I'm not sure our players always do, and that's a concern, and that's something that you usually address during the week.